Welcome everybody, my name is Jack, and this is a very special video. On the day that this video is released, 2 years ago was the day that my first video came out on FTL. Pretty cool seeing the growth and how my channel has gone over the last 2 years. I'm really happy with how it's going because it's just a spare time hobby for me, but I just want to show off games that I love and enjoy, and there's been over 300 videos, which is really, really cool. So, what are we doing today? I thought about doing FTL, which is a game I've covered in the past, but we're going to check out Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, because this is a game I loved playing when I was a teenager at high school. I love this game so much, and I'd lost my physical copy, but it's out on the Humble Bundle, and probably by the time that this video comes out, it might only have an hour or two left, so if you like it, go grab it straight away. This is the first game. I haven't played the second one, but it doesn't. I don't like the look of it. The first one is where it's at. This game is a real-time strategy game on a ridiculous scale. Absolutely ridiculous. So, we're going to play a skirmish match. We'll see how long it goes for. I've been playing a couple matches in the last couple of days, and I'm confident, I say hesitantly, that we can do something pretty cool. So I've been playing on this map the last couple of days, playing 4-on-4, it's been pretty cool. It's 20 by 20 kilometers. You're like, oh wow, that sounds pretty big. It goes up to 81 by 81 kilometers. These maps are huge. It's got land, sea, and air battles. It is amazing. But today what we're going to do is we're going to do a 4-person match on this one. This one's called Drake's Ravine. I played it. I remember playing it when I originally had the game. It's 20 by 20k, so it's only 4 players. And what we're going to try and do is set 2 teams up. So we're going to fix spawns, lock teams, no cheating, enemy. We can already see the map, but we can't see who's there. So we just know what the map looks like. I can adjust the speed. You have no rush option on 5 minutes. That means they can't get on 5 minutes. Unicat will be 500. We'll have some pre-built stuff on. And the victory condition is assassination, which means we have a commander unit, which is our starting unit. He's our big boss guy. And when he dies, we lose. Now, later on in the game, probably about the hour mark, there are units which can kill that guy within seconds. So you really got to prepare for that that stage of the game. There are so many maps, and there is mods and units that we can tinker with. We're not going to do any of that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play on with the Rush AI. So there's easy, normal, then there's hard, and then extra hard. I've been playing with the hard difficulties and I haven't been able to verse them yet, but I've always been doing teams. There's a couple of different modes for hard, so you can change the strategy that they implement. We've got adaptive, where they go between offense and defense, so turtling or tech. So turtling is just holding their ground, very defensive. We're gonna go Rush. Now the reason why I'm doing all Rush is that it just makes the game go that little bit quicker. So we're going to put see on the map here, team 1 and team 2. Actually, I want to be down the bottom. Can I switch to that position? I like being down the bottom of this. Oh, that's not the bottom. I like to be down the bottom of the screen. I don't know, it's something in games that I've played, I always like to kind of see up the map rather than below. I feel like I honestly don't know why that is. So we're going to Rush. Team 1, Team 1. So we got 1, 1, 2, 2. Cool. Now there's a couple of factions in the game. We're going to go with the Cybrid. So we've got 4 factions in the game. How about I explain that? UAF, human, so tanks, that kind of stuff. Cybrid, kind of a bit more mechanical, insectoid, I'd kind of say. You'll probably recognize some of the inspiration of the units when you see them. Aeon, these 3 here are from the original game, and we've got Forged Alliance, which is the expansion on top of that, which brings in the Seraphim. But the Aeon is alien, Seraphim is just more alien. But anyway, I'm going to be playing as Cybrid. I'm going to get my colleague to be playing as, that's the color. I'm going to get them to play as the UEF. And the other guys, I get them to play as the 2 alien factions, and I think that would be a cool mix. So, let's jump straight into it. Thankfully to an SSD, that game loaded within seconds. Here's the map. We're going to zoom all the way into our commander. Now, I'm going to try and get things going straight away. I'm going to tell this to upgrade to Tech 2. And I'm going to start upgrading that. Now, hopefully, I can do all this right. So we've got 5 minutes. We can't leave this circle here. Actually, after you built that, come over here. You probably need to build these first. And we got 1 up there. Okay. This game, while very old, has so much there's so much good about how it's been designed. So this is the map. We can zoom all the way out and all the way in. That's very, very cool. I really like that. I got a map actually with no water, so I don't have to worry about naval, because I'm not very good at organizing the big picture, but hopefully I'll be fine. I can queue up commands. We can do all sorts of really cool things like that. So how does the game work? In the top left there, we've got mass and energy. These numbers here are my max cap. These are numbers that I have. I'm going to tell this to stop upgrading. Just going to watch my mount. And this is the rate I'm gathering it at. Now, the rate is actually really, really important. If I ever go to 0 amount of that, of either one, everything grinds to a halt. So everything that I do costs one or the other, or both. So this is a level 1 mass extractor. It brings out mass. It's currently, if I mouse over it, it gives me 2. It's using 2 power to run it. If I mouse over this, it will give me then 6 and use up 9. But the build rate means that my rate for 1 minute and 30 will go down by -10 and -60. And I was upgrading this guy here. He's currently using some of that, so that's why there's a lot of mass being used up, and currently my commander's building something, so it's going down even more. So now it's at +11, but once this finishes building, now up to +17. So I can upgrade this guy, because he only uses up 10, we can still keep that positive ratio going. So hopefully that makes a bit more sense. I'm going to try and keep an eye on this so we don't get it down to 0, because once it gets to 0, it can be a bit hard to get out of it. Okay. Oh, that's not finished, I don't think. It is finished? It is finished. Okay. Come this way. Once it gets to level 2, we'll build a couple of engineers, which are my building units. So this is my commander. He can build as well. The red circle is his attack range. Green is his intel. We're getting pretty low on the mass. But that's finished. Now he's going to start building units in a moment. And it only uses up -1. Okay, that's alright. What I might do is, that costs, well, tell this guy to help with that. We can build land and air factories, won't have to worry about naval or sonar or anything, but I really want to get some good layers of turrets and defenses up, and I want to expand out to here and hold this point here. But we've still got 2 minutes left before we can leave, which actually really isn't that long. I'm going to build a hydrocarbon plant. It's a special thing I can build in here to give me some power. Oh, okay, we hit 0 for a moment, but if I pause this, everything should speed up. Okay, there we go. Finish, we're getting +22, +14. So this guy here should be able to upgrade by himself. Cool, looks like getting some good ratios going. I'd like to get some more power generation. There are adjacency bonuses for building power like that. You can see the little lines there. So that's really, really useful. So I'm going to bring out one of my bots out here. Level 2 power, we've got shield generators. Artillery does go quite a fair way. Now, can units, they can't go down these cliffs, or can they? I'll have to find out. Definitely want to get an air unit built. Oh, we're out of mass again. How about, Commander, you stop building that for the moment? You can start doing that and repair that. Yeah, now we're in the positives again. I want to build some air factories. Air factories are going to be useful. Let's build one of them to start with. Alright. That's been built. That's got up. That gives us 100 extra power, which is absolutely terrific. So it's 40 seconds to go. Let's get that up and running. Actually, this guy here, if you can build us some mass storage, this allows us to increase our maximum mass count. Okay, the air factory is built. Cool. This is only building one more. So with the air factory, I want to get some air scouts, and I can get them to do some patrols. So build at least one of those. And I can actually tell these guys to help build it, which uses up a lot more mass and net power, but if you can notice, it's building it a lot quicker. Let's build a level 2 power generator as well. So that air scout, what I'm going to tell him to do... Oh yeah, rush time is perfectly finished then. I'm going to tell this guy to move out here. I'm going to tell this guy here to do this, and then just go back and forth there, and that can be his patrol. And he'll just keep doing that forever and ever. So these guys here, if we can get a radar system up, it'd be useful to get a radar system probably up here a bit more. And once this power's been built, actually, if we can expand out and get more of these mass locations, that would really be helpful. So this guy here, I want you to get all those. And you'll notice that the time it's going to take, it's going to be 10 minutes till it finishes that action. It's quite cool that you can see all that. Apologies in the background there. I seem to have something open and someone's messaging me. It's a bit annoying. Alright. How are we going? I think with our land factory, it'd be cool. We can actually queue up units to build. So, for example, rocket bots? They look pretty cool. Heavy tanks, they have a lot more damage. Let's just get rocket bots. Some 2 rocket bots, 1 AA. They got missile launchers, stealth, mobile bomb. They're like artillery, and then a heavy tank. And we can actually check that on repeat. And now it's just going to build that forever and constantly put them there. So that's actually going to be really, really useful. We're actually perfectly on the power. If we can finish building this, that'd be useful. We have a factory which is doing nothing, which is never good. You're building our radar system. That's nearly done. They're getting land scouts out. My AI partner. My AI partner is the UEF. You can see much more traditional style buildings here. Looks pretty cool. We are out of... You'll notice everything is getting built so much slower now. But if I quickly pause that, we can... Now it's building at a much higher rate because the mass isn't at that 0 mark or the 1 mark. We haven't run out. Doesn't seem like they can go across here. Oh, scouts are finding each other. Might be good to build some scouts of my own soon. Yep, there's more scouts. If this is a choke point here for land units, it might be a good idea to send up our land units up there. So it's so close to being built. Nice. Okay, you can keep building. Do you have any level 1 mass extractors anymore? We probably do. Up here. Yep, up there. And there was another one somewhere else. Oh, down here. They're both upgrades. I'll use quite a bit for the moment, but that's alright. If we can quickly finish this off, that'd be terrific. Awesome. Mass is dropping down. We can always pause production for a brief moment. Our commander's going to do a pretty good job of being able to defend. He's got pretty big guns. Here's our radar system. We've got intelligence out to there. Oh, actually our engineers probably going to get caught by these guys. So if we can get these guys up. Got my strategic overlay on, which means I can see it all the time. And that's a flak artillery. The blue there is AA range. So just come as close as you can. But I love the scale. You can zoom so far in. And these level 2 robot bots are going to wreck level 1 combat scouts. Okay. Cool, cool. Okay, we got some stuff going. But this is my AI. He likes going for loads of the level 1 stuff. Oh, I'm actually out of mass again. Oh, here comes a air scout. That's kind of a worry. Where's our boring engineers? Okay, so they're not doing anything. I'll leave one here so they can't get through. Where's our other one? Down here. We need some air defenses because there's nothing in our base. So I'm going to tell this guy to build air defenses. The first one's going to take a minute to get up. We need to get some mass back. This one here is so close to being finished. Okay, there we go. The rally point for this main base is up here. Now, nothing really under attack because these are just all air interceptors. They're just air and air units. And the yellow guy's actually coming to help out. So this guy here, though, should be able to shoot that. Yeah, because he can't actually see where it is, but he's a flak. He'll shoot if the radar gives him coverage to see it, so that's pretty cool. These interceptors are doing a great job of mopping up. Don't know why he's marching guys in my direction, there's no one over here. So all these combat guys here. I like having all the circles on. Definitely don't have to, but I feel like it means I can see a lot more what's happening. We've actually got a lot of mass coming in now, so I might produce another land factory. And we can chuck this on either... We might go wide air transports. I can carry up to 6 units. And then instead of getting these guys walking away, we can quickly transport them up to the front line. But it'd be nice to have some interceptors as well of my own, I think. Let's go for level 2, and then we'll get some level 2 transports, and then get some interceptors as well. I think that'd be the best way to do it. Actually, if you have a level 2 engineer doing nothing... Oh, he's here. Okay. Awesome. Let's turn off all those circles. It's getting a lot of them now. Charge up here, mates. Oh, you finished all my mass storage. Lovely. What I'd like you to do for me is I want you to build a shield generator. And even better, let's go for 2 shield generators. While you're doing that, I'll get to build some more power. Like so. Going right for the moment. Bunch of interceptors. Loads of interceptors on the enemy. Well, this is nearly at level 2, so I guess we'll leave it like that. Our level 1 base is done. So, let's tell these guys just to spawn them here. And this guy here can build much more of the weaker units. So, those guys are tiny low-end units. So let's go assault bots, and anti-air, and then artillery, and just repeat that on there. I can hear big explosions. I can't tell where they're from. This is some civilian buildings here. Huh. When you zoom out, you can just hear everything at once, and it's pretty... I would like to say overwhelming. There's 6 in the middle here. If we can get all of these 6, that'd be pretty cool. Now, you notice that our scouts are still... Well, our scout still doing his job really well. Even if we can come up and capture these ones up here, then we can really just funnel all the land units in. We'll just have to watch out for air attacks. Pull these guys a bit more into the center. Get these guys in the hill. You not see him from there. You see him now? No? Alright. So that's done. Let's build an air transport on repeat. Lots of air units. Now let's double the air unit count on this repeating unit. Oh, we've got both the shields up. I'm surprised by how quickly you got those up. Okay, so that guy has finished all the AA cannons. Oh, we're knocking them out now as they come over that central location. That's pretty cool. I just want to get some normal guns in here as well, just in case we do get attacked by something. But these shields aren't very big. I want to crank them up a bit. So we need to build some more power. Oh, don't build it there actually. That's where our second air base is going to go. Build the power under the shield. Second air base can go in there. If I increase this, it's going to use an extra 200 power. Oh, an extra 100. We currently don't have that. Alright, so this is on repeat. Tech 2 transports. Probably want to get about 4. And then we'll be good. Alright, look at all that mass that we're getting. This is glorious. Yellow guy's slowly expanding. Getting low on the power. What I might do is actually turn those shields off for the moment, just so we get lots of power back until we've finished building everything. Now, if these guys here can come up and hold the breach, then we can keep them contained So an idle factory down here. Our idle factory, let's just tell that thing to build interceptors for the moment. And then once this one's built, I might get it to build the fighter bombers. That'd be pretty cool. They take a minute to build, but they are like a lot stronger. Our flight cannons are doing a good job though at keeping everyone out of here though. Actually with our radar system, it is level 2, but it might be worth getting it to level 3. It uses up 2,000 power. Actually, maybe the next guy that's free. We'll leave that building interceptors for the moment. That's built to the 4 that I want. I might leave that for the moment. Actually, once I've got it to tech 3, so that means I can build some level 3 units. We don't really need that to be level 3. Yeah, there's a lot of guys coming in. Okay, these 4 units here, what we're going to do is set up a ferry from that point there to this point here, which is a very large distance across the map. But we can say that this, when you produce units, go to here automatically to that point. So I'll bring these units closer first. And then if I say ferry, watch this. They're all going to spring into action, go down, pick them up, and once it's picked up enough, they'll take them off automatically. How cool is that at getting troops quickly to the front line? I think that looks awesome. Well, I think it was a good spot to stop for the first episode. Things are about to get started. The AI is suddenly going to send a whole lot of troops my way. And we're getting ready for it. You don't see many land troops, but they're definitely building up an air force. They've actually got some scouts through, which is a small worry. Cool. We'll pause it there. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.